in Africa. It is typically spoken about as an oil economy. What isn't appreciated about Nigeria is that 1/4 of GDP is made up by agriculture.
We're also seeing, because of new technology, but also just a manufacturing revolution, the continent is going into manufacturing and production.
The desired architecture for transformational change in Africa over the long term would, in a way, require a three-pronged approach. One is, of course, institutional support. Two is incentivizing the private sector to participate more.
In the mindset of our grant makers on the continent, which includes government and some of the aid agencies, to utilize the capital differently, will not move Africa forward without embracing private capital. We don't have enough money in the social sector as we speak.
Aside from Africa representing 65% of the landmass globally, with 20 substantial rivers, this continent has substantial competitive advantages.
Agriculture is then the catalyst for pulling people out of poverty, and as well as solving the problem of feeding the next billion people on the planet.
Sectors. So fintech is really big in Africa at the moment. You've seen transactions like Paystack being acquired by, for $200 million by Stripe.
Infrastructure point of view, there's always this food shortage in Africa. And you read a lot of research around 30 to 40% of agricultural produce is lost on the way to market.
So we need to look at more innovative ways of sourcing pipeline and prevent what we have observed to be actually passing the same subset of deals amongst different private equity houses.
The angels who could don't know about the deals, and the entrepreneurs have no access to the angels. And so we're left with what we're calling the missing middle. There's a huge gap. So
we want to be showing the creation of our first abundant village, which utilizes shared services and help solve some of these big challenges that locals have actually, discussed with us.
Come up with this village that can be put on any, 1 acre site, 2 acre site. We can then scale this across South Africa and throughout the continent to be able to figure out the best possible way to generate more revenue and solve these consistent problems.
Come join our 361 firm community of investors and thought leaders. We have a lot of events created by the community as we collaborate on investments and philanthropic interests. Join us.